Good morning, everybody, and thank you for being here for a monthly update for the Edge Investment Credit Fund. The month of November was a bit uneventful. The best performer for us was the Brexit strategy, which started eventually after 2 years of waiting to become a little bit more profitable. We had a small movement in rates, especially in the short end, where we're particularly positioned with option that goes from March to June of 2019. And also, we've seen a very marginal deterioration of credit default swaps. Our view there remains the same. We do expect the current plan, the Theresa May plan, to be voted down. And we do not think there is a clear majority for the next step. After that, we view as very likely the possibility of having another round of elections, where I think Labour could actually take the lead. And then secondly, we may have another referendum where, unfortunately, polls are still very undecided, so it would be a big source of uncertainty. And overall, we see the economy weakening also because Eurozone is weakening. So our view there remain particularly negative. We think there's going to be more uncertainty coming up. We remain positioned aggressively along those lines. Similar thing for Eurozone, which during the month of November didn't really produce much for us. We remain quite negative. We remain negative on the periphery because, like we said many times, quantitative tightening is coming to Europe. We don't think ECB will offer anything particularly generous in December. They will not offer a good TLTRO, an additional TLTRO. They will not postpone QE, and they will definitely not be particularly supportive by their investment program. So we remain very negative there as well. The biggest detractor for performance during the month was financials. Although we only exposed through national champions and particularly via senior and lower tier 2 security, we had serious losses because of the liquidity. And we decided to reduce even more the portfolio, which is now approaching single digits. Although we were fully hedged by index, there was not enough because the liquidity premium started going up. We view the liquidity premium as just being still on a trajectory to a positive trajectory. We think the liquidity will keep on going up over the next few months. We do see a lot of pain coming from quantitative tightening, and then secondly, bad performance of funds and the redemption cycle. So we're very negative on that side. We reduced massively there, and the vast majority of the losses were from there, but now we completely reduced the portfolio. Part of that was to have a positive carry to fund the negative carry on the options on the macro side. But as the macro picture is deteriorating faster, we feel more comfortable with that picture. Away from that, in the corporate spectrum and TMT, we had a mixed picture, some gains, some losses. But again, we keep on monitoring the space. We do view and we do see quite a lot of corporate deterioration on the fundamental side, and particularly because of technological winter for which we're positioning. And those are the main focus that we are trying to follow for the next few months. Overall, very negative on both fundamentals and the technical picture. And we do think the next few months we could see a decent turning point in the valuation of risky assets, especially in Europe, especially in credit and fixed income. With this, I thank you. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for your time.